So if you haven't heard, PirateSoftware is a soft ego and can't really take any criticism. He made a mistake in WoW and refused to own up to that mistake, resulting in mass hate towards this guy, to which he just deflects and hides behind his accolades, going as far as to allegedly go back and edit old Twitch clips to make himself seem better. Real quick, before we get into this, please don't send any hate his way. Yes, he's an idiot with no social skills, but let's leave it at that. So it all started in a classic 20th anniversary WoW game, and in WoW, teamwork is super important. Dying in this game is a very big oopsie because you have to start all over. Only thing is the streamer exclusive guild that Pirate was in, and when his group tried to push Dire Maul, they ran into some trouble fighting the first boss. This dude right here, I know he's a real stud. And without listening to his team, Pirate decided to straight up bail. And when his friends all died, he had nothing nice to say about it.
Do you see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
Pirate ran about 16 nautical miles away from the initial fight without informing his team or anything like that at all. Yeah, he's one of those homies that doesn't have your back when you're getting jumped. People everywhere are arguing whether this was the right play or not, and who really cares? He messed up, he didn't mess up, I don't care. In this situation where you just abandon your teammates and they died, you apologize because they just lost all their progress. What did Pirate do? He did the exact opposite.
You instantly ran. You didn't even look
As much
back.
as you're angry right now, of course I ran. You weren't paying attention to party resources, you overpulled, and you weren't paying attention to where the boss was. That's not on me.
He talked down to his teammates. Like, brother, you're not a therapist. You made a shitty play and you're deflecting your mistakes on everyone else. The post-game interview was just hard to watch, man.
And didn't even look back. Literally.
This is the second time.
Anything.
This
you
is
could
the
have at least said, like, the boss.
You're just going to talk over me? Is that what we're doing now?
Well,
we just going to talk over me? Is that all we're
I'm just
doing?
giving you my points.
Okay. You done giving your point? You good?
Yes. I'm done.
Okay, cool. You go roll a mage then. See you around.
Pirate just rage quit the call after they were arguing. Soda Poppin completely disagreed with Pirate here, and I'm not qualified enough to put my 2 cents into that, but what I do agree with is the sentiment that he just needed to hold himself accountable at least a little, man.
Where the boss was. That's not on me.
Ooh.
I saw about
just take some blame, God damn it. Just a bit.
I don't know if we could like,
it's okay.
Move back.
Not
faster,
a big deal.
But, yeah.
But there wasn't even
Like, you really think you did nothing wrong? I like PirateSoftware when he talks about coding. I don't like when PirateSoftware communicates in social interactions. I think the biggest fumble of this entire video is not the gameplay, it's just how Pirate reacted to the whole thing that made it blow up in his face. He just kept doubling down on the whole issue. The real issue here is that he has a huge ego, and that's apparent when you look at how he talks to other people. I mean, we already heard how he kept talking down to his teammates like they're stupid or something, but can you imagine if everyone in the world is telling you that you're shit at the game and then you go on to talk down to other players in your exact same role? Lucari's a nice dude, and you can literally see that he's trying to help and that he's like pretty new, but Pirate keeps talking down to this dude like he's a vegetable, man.
Remind me, sorry, I don't play the game, so I forgot. If you remind me, I can help you both. Real talk.
Yeah, it's too bad I'm the only mage in the party. You're right, Jen. If only someone else would cast Arcana. If only.
I don't know, maybe this is a pet peeve of mine, but I just hate when people start talking in Reddit post format. And then Lucari goes on to say how this guy is just always talking like that to people.
Because he has like this high and mighty attitude like he's better than you when he's not. You remember he's like talking down to me in that dungeon in SM? You remember that? You guys remember that shit? Why do you play mage when you don't like support the team and make water and buff people? Bitch, I'm new. I fucking didn't realize the buff ran out, pussy. And then fucking fast forward 2 months later, this nigga doesn't even know how to press Frost Nova. Fuck yourself, bitch. I'm gonna talk my shit. Fuck him, dude. I still remember that shit when he was talking that shit. Acting like he could play mage better than me when he's dog shit at the game. Shit's crazy, bro. You kidding me? Fuck that guy. I don't know.
Pirate even tried to pretend like the clip was taken out of context, even though you could see Lucari is literally getting annoyed in the situation. If you thought Pirate had enough with the drama recently, you know, maybe he wanted to stay low until it all passed. Nope. He interviewed Asmongold about a different game. Asmongold, if you don't know, is a very, very deeply troubled man who, on the rare occasion he actually has an opinion, believes in very controversial ideas. I'm not personally of the belief that interviewing someone means you like them and support what they do, or that an interview is even a bad thing. But when you're on Twitch, you know, like, this isn't going to go well, as long as you have any common sense at least. And what I just said would make it good defense, but Instead, he just misunderstands the entire criticism, making himself look even more dumb. All the streamers in the guild pretty much agreed that he was handling this whole thing wrong. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone would agree with this, and so Soda kicked him from OnlyFang.
I was kind of like, I messaged Soda, I was like, we gotta talk to this guy. I didn't say we had to kick him. I literally was like, we gotta talk to this guy. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with him, but he can't be acting like this. And then Chance was like, yo, we'll just get rid of him. I was like, okay.
It's pretty tragic. This is basically the worst thing that can happen to you as a WoW player. And at the end of the day, I do understand the urge to not take blame for getting your team killed. It really does make sense. But he just didn't need to go on and do all this defending. A lot of people are talking about how him or his mods are editing/cutting clips from the channel about the whole situation. And I thought this was complete cap from Reddit, but you remember how I said Pirate tried to pretend that Lakari clip was taken out of context? And Lakari came out and just was like, nah. When I went back and checked the clip from Pirate's channel, it was definitely short enough to seem like it could be taken out of context. And it was completely different from the clips I found on Twitter. All I have to say is that that is pretty interesting. So that's it for the situation so far. I mean, I don't want to bring up old drama just to drag this guy down. All this being said, you shouldn't go and attack him in the DMs or anything like that. He's not a horrible dude. He just has a pretty big ego. If anyone wants to become a channel member to help support the channel, you should check it out in the description if you're just on iOS, or just click join if you're on Android or a computer. You get a special badge above your name and a shout out at the end of videos that starts next week. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. See ya.